Hey everybody, welcome to week 4 of Cold War and American Empire. It's been a pretty good term so far. I mean, topic proposals came in looking good. The discussion posts are going really well. Thanks for all the engagement there. And, doing the courteous thing of when someone responds to you, respond back to them. Keep that conversation going and keep a good dialogue rolling. Always excited to see that when class is going on. This week, the discussion post is around the Cuban Missile Crisis and kind of some of the changes that come from that with U.S. and Soviet relations and how the two nations started dealing with each other based on that one incident. This week, the other thing that's due is the book review, and that's one of the big assignments. I know you're sitting there thinking, hey, Caldwell, I've done dozens of book reviews in the last year. It's all I do is write historiographical essays and book reviews. But a good chunk of students every term don't turn in book reviews. They turn in book reports. And there's a couple of links below that kind of lay it out for those of us that need to read things to understand them. I hope you find those helpful. But here's the crux of it. A book report is something that doesn't take into consideration the academic merit of the book, and it doesn't look for biases in the book, and it doesn't look for gaps in the book. What it looks at is, oh, these are the main characters, and here's the plot, and they didn't use any big words, so I understood all of it, and I really think you would enjoy this book because main character, goes on this adventure, and he takes all his buddies along, and he has a ring that he puts in the bottom of a mountain, and the monster dies, and that's a book report. For an academic book review, you need to consider the audience of this. When you write a review, you're providing information to someone that is looking into this subject and to help them determine if this is a credible source that would further their own research as a secondary source. And what you need to get into that book review is what are the author's biases? Are there who is the author? You need to establish that up front, like the second paragraph. This book was written by this professor from this university. Here are other things they've written, and this is their academic merit. This is why you might be able to trust this person with this subject matter. And the other thing that a lot of students always go, how do I go from proficient to exemplary? Look for other book reviews of the book. When you've read the book and you say, okay, this was the author's thesis and this is how they supported it and these are their conclusions, go get book reviews from Shapiro Library or some other online source where other historians have looked at this book as well. Compare how they found the book to how you do. Is the author credible? Do other people say they are? What lens were they using? How do other historians think they used that lens? Did they accomplish their goals? Those are the things you're looking for. And back up your own ideas with ideas from other reviews, or use those reviews to call out where the author missed the mark and was short. Those are the kinds of things you're looking for to move into that exemplary area. If you do a book review and your only source from the bibliography is the book you reviewed, that's not really going to raise you to exemplary, and it might not even meet proficient depending on how well you did. Okay? Those are just a couple of thoughts. If you've got questions, of course, reach out to me via email. We'll try to sort it out that way. If not, we can always set up a Google Meet session. Hey, appreciate your time. Looking forward to see how you guys do on this book review and your discussions this week.